When I first started selling digital products, I made these 5 mistakes, and I'm gonna tell you what they are. So if you're trying to sell digital products, you can skip these. This is not one of those fluff videos. I don't even have no fancy editing on this video. I just want to get straight to it. And yes, I will be using my notes. It's 2026. I'm not about to fake like I just got, special memory, right? And I'm not reading off a teleprompter either. So let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it real. I'm gonna jump in at number 1. So number 1 is trying to sell too much stuff at once. It may sound cliche, but it's the truth. If you know that you know how to cook this thing, do hair like this, do makeup like that, and you're like, I got this makeup ebook, this hair ebook, this pot roast ebook, this gym shoe ebook, people won't know where to put your expertise. So if you're thinking in your head, oh, well, I just look really skilled. No, you look like a jack of all trades, and you look like a jack of all trades that's a master of all is not a master of none. Sorry if I hurt your feelings. That's why people look at it. And if you're not selling, that could be a reason why. Now, let me tell you some ways that you can actually combat that, right? You can have multiple social media pages, kind of separating those brands. And I'm not saying have 40 pages, but I'm saying let certain things sit with a certain brand. Is it more work for you? Yes, because you have multiple pages. But if you have one page and you're selling spaghetti, garbage cans, lamps, and umbrellas, it's probably going to be hard for you to make a sale. So I personally have 4 companies, and I have my main page, which is CEO Cookie. And that page just talks about me, as a founder, as a person, and it talks about all my brands. Like one day I may be talking about my AI company, another day I may be talking about my online dance and fitness company, but those things are my kids. They're a part of me, but that page is not the main page to push it. It sends some traffic over there, yeah, but I'm just talking about my brands because they belong to me, like my kids, like they're my kids. But if you just have one page and you're talking about 7 of the things that you're selling on that one page, it's hard for people to digest what you're expert in. It looks like you're just trying to make some sales. That's what it looks like. So, you don't have to listen to me, but that was a mistake. I made way more money when I only talked about one thing at a time and everything was selling from that specific spot. Because if you didn't know this, a large audience doesn't mean you're going to make sales. You'd make more money selling an umbrella to 3 people in the rain than you would an umbrella to 18,000 people in an inside stadium where it's not raining. Remember that. So you don't need a big audience. You need an audience that's warm and engaged and interested in the thing you're selling. So if you're scared to start that new social media page because your other page is popping or you popular, and you're like, oh, well, everybody, I got 120K followers. If those people didn't follow you for umbrellas and you start selling umbrellas, you'll get a couple of supporters, but your current audience is not old to purchase anything that you are selling, okay? So I'm gonna move on to number 2. Overpacking your offer to solve too many problems. So it's okay to have an offer that is solving a couple of problems. Like for me, I sell something called the Lifelike Method. It teaches you digital products and then how to deploy an AI twin to sell those products for you. That's like an all-in-one thing. Then on top of that, I got a couple bonuses like Canva, things like that, because you want to know how to design. That's okay. But if you have a product and you're like, it's going to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, it's going to overwhelm people. Most people aren't concerned about solving all of those problems at once. Also, people are going to think to themselves, there's no way I can learn all of this in there. So they may just honestly not purchase it because they think you're lying. And then it gives you too many points to have to talk about for the thing. So if you're always talking about all those things, one day you got to promote the fact that it does this, then another day you got to promote the fact when whatever the main problem that it solves needs to be what you talk about every single day. And even if you have an A-B mix, like it's 2 main things, like my Lifelike Method is digital products and AI twins, that's cool to bounce back and forth. But if it just solves 100 problems, it's gonna go with people's heads. Okay. Mistake number 3, wrong platform experience. So if you sell something good but you sell it in the wrong place, it sometimes won't sell. And this is 2 different examples of this. So example 1 is the thing you're actually selling. like your actual sales page, it could be in the wrong place. So you may be trying to sell something out of Beacons, which is a link in bio site that you can sell stuff, and actually that probably might need a funnel out of ClickFunnels. Or you could be selling something from your big clunky website and it's not selling just because of like how many buttons it takes to get there. You need to be selling it out of something like a stand store so people could just scroll and click and, you know, get right to it, right? And then the second instance for this is, let's just say this is more like a service based. So say like you have like a fitness program or dance program, or you have something online that people are participating in. You need to be in the right platform as well, because if the customer's interface is trash and they don't feel like they can actually experience the thing, then that becomes a problem too. People will leave because it's just clunky. So make sure that whatever you're selling matches the platform you're in, because you'll take a big chunk of people leaving just because they don't like the way that the place is, its interface, how it's ran on the inside, right? So do your due diligence for that. Number 4, not protecting your assets. So if you write an ebook, if you shot some workout classes, if you're a chef and you shot some tutorials on some meals, whatever the case may be, make sure your stuff is backed up. I've lost some things just moving fast, being busy. And I just want you to have the things where they need to go. So if you shoot stuff, or make sure if you make something in Canva, back it up in your Google Drive. If you make videos and they're in your Google Drive, back them up in a hard drive. Just make sure that your stuff is saved, labeled, and organized, because if you ever have to pick up and leave one platform and go to another platform, you want to be able to grab your stuff. You don't want to be like, damn, where's that video? Damn, where's that ebook? Label your stuff. If you're in Canva, use the folders. If you're a Google Drive, use the folders. Just be more organized and make sure everything that you shoot and do is backed up. And have multiple versions too. If you can duplicate the stuff and have it twice, I'm not here. Then yeah, do that. Big mistake when I lost some stuff, right? And then we're going to get to number 5, which is pricing too high before you get proof. Now, I always tell people when they create their digital product to make sure you beta test it with a couple of friends. Send it to a couple of people. How does this cover look? Can one of you, like if you got a group of friends, can the other friend go through this and make sure it's no grammar or typo? Write in, send it to 2 or 3 people so they can actually beta test it. Yes, give it for free. Yes. And let them say, like, I had transformation, I did not have transformation. And that's super important now because we're in the AI era and people are copy and pasting ChatGPT stuff and they're slapping it in an ebook, and that's going to get tired and people are going to be pissed. There's going to be a lot of complaining online. You can use ChatGPT to outline what you're trying to do, to help you spark ideas, to help you get clarity, to help you, names, and you can even help you write some things. Like, just the way you put stuff into words isn't the way Chat will put it into words. So it's still your thought, but you just need the sentence rephrased. All of that is great. But if it's trash, someone needs to tell you that it's trash before you put it out into the marketplace. And I don't care if you spent 8 days doing it. If it's trash, it doesn't need to go out, right? So outside of the fact that I tell people to beta test, and I'm telling you, once you do still put it out there, do a launch sale, so that a couple people can buy it. You can get some feedback. You can know, page 6 was missing, or the module video on number 8 was frozen. It wasn't playing. Whatever the case may be, right? You want to get that feedback, and you want to be able to say, because we're in an era where you can say what you want. You can add 8 fake reviews on stuff. It's sad, actually. But you can. But I think that, here's my thought process about that. If I don't have any real people saying what they got from my thing that I sold, me going to add fake reviews, isn't helping me, because if people bought this and nobody actually said nothing, I didn't get no feedback, no email, this is great, no DM, that should strike me to say, oh, I need to fix something. Or maybe I need to just reach out and ask. But if you haven't got any reviews, you should move your ego out of the way and think, well, why haven't I gotten anything? Is there something that I need to fix, do? And just because people don't leave reviews don't mean your product is trash. But I mean, we need to move away from, oh, I'm just going to fake these reviews and slap these reviews on here too. Let me make a better product so that I can get some reviews. And if you don't have none, go ask about them and actually put those real things that people are saying. AI, all-time high. I would know, certified AI consultant. And authenticity is going to win. Real reviews should still be standing, even though they don't sometimes. So that's it. And this video, I didn't even keep you on here for 15 minutes. So it's my YouTube year, so expect to see me more. Subscribe if you can. If you like this video, let me know in the comments. I need to know if you like this. If not, you know, I guess I don't need to be on here. But yeah, that's it. When it comes to digital products, if you need help making a digital product, you can grab the lifelike method. You can totally skip the AI twin part if you don't want it, but the era we're going in, I don't think you should skip that part. But that link is down in the bio. I will see you guys on the next video.